my channel, and today I will actually be doing a brow tinting type of thing because Kilay is life, and this actually was trending over on Facebook for quite a while, sometime last year, so I thought why not try it. Actually did try it. I have been using this every time I want to go to the beach or swimming, or if I feel like I don't want to do my brows a lot, then it's really helpful. So yeah, I will be using the Bigen permanent powder hair color, and this will be divided into like sections for the video. So first of like what you need to do or what things you need to prepare, and then you have the demo, and then my thoughts on the product, and the timestamps for that will be here. Okay, so first off, this is less than 60 or less than 50 pesos, and inside will be these two, and of course the pamphlet. You obviously need these. This is where the product is, and this is where you'll be mixing your shizness. So you'll need brushes. So I usually just use an angled brush, which I mostly use when I do my brows. And then I will also be using something to mix the powder with. You can use just the end of your brush if you want to. Make sure to wipe it because if you touch it, it stains. And you could use like a toothpick or a cotton bud, which I did. You can see it in the demo. And of course, you're gonna need water, more cotton buds, some wet wipes, tissues, cottons if you want, just to like clean up the look. And what you need to do to prepare, make sure to mix in a plastic or in a non-metal cup, which is why we have this, which is why it's so helpful. And then you also have to make sure that your skin is not allergic, so you have to do a skin patch test, which I did for I just like placed it in my, but it's not this one, this is a lipstick, but I placed it on my wrist, and there were no reactions. So I just went ahead and did the brows. You also have to know that this is not intended for the brows at all. It's not intended to be used near the eyes, so proceed with caution if you want to do this, because it's not meant to be there. So you have to be careful when you're working around your eyes in general, right? So yeah, I will insert the demo clip right now. So first you clean your whole face, obviously, and then you make an outline for your brows. I am just using my brow pencil for this, my ColourPop brow pencil in black and brown. So we are going to outline the shape of the brows. So this is how I'm doing my brows. So that is going to be my brow outline for now. Why am I saying for now? I have no clue. And then we're going to take our product and do our thingamablurbs. We're going to do our mixture now. You don't have to do a lot. About this is fine, if you can see it. Yeah, that's perfectly good. That's a good amount. And then you just mix that with some water. I do have like a water spray bottle here that I always have with me, so it's just handy. What you can also do if you don't have like a toothpick available, I just cut off the tip of a cotton bud or a Q-tip and use that to mix. You can still use the Q-tip if you want to, like, not without cutting it. But I find that the cotton soaks so much of the product, so that's why that's not what I'm doing. So you just mix thoroughly until you get something like this of a paste, this type of mixture, and that's actually already ready. Place that aside, and then you just take a brush, a thin brush, and another thin brush to also help you if you like make mistakes, and just help you clean it out. And make sure you also have Q-tips, which I think is also helpful. These very pointed ones. Okay, yeah, these pointed ones are really good. So let us start. I start applying like here like about in the middle of my brow, and then just go to my tail and like just that, and I'm done. No, I kid. So I'm just going to build that up. Following your outline, and don't worry about the mess for now because you can still clean that up in a bit. And I'm not touching the insides of the brow yet. So here I'm just gonna take my Q-tip to clean this up because I do want that sharp edge. Make sure to clean this up too when you know there's that excess, because that's going to stain, motherfucker. Don't stay on one brow too long because that's going to make your brows uneven, because one of the brows have too much time to get the pigment in, and then the other has lesser compared to the other one. So again, it's good to always have like tissues beside you because it's always good, because we always make mistakes. And then when we get to the inner part of the brow, just as you're just doing like a regular brow, just fade that in, and not as, you know, harsh and not as straight of a line. So I don't add a lot of product there, like just what's left of my brow. So it's just like you're doing your regular Kilay routine basically. And then what I do after this is to just pack on more color, or pack on more of the pigment of the dye. So now that these are in place, we are going to wait from 20 to 30 minutes, and we are back. So it's about 30 minutes, and I'm just going to take out the now. You can use a wet wipe if you have it. I'm just gonna use like a cotton pad for now, and then spray some water. I'm gonna take this side off first. And there it is. There is the brow. See, don't be scared by this thing because it's not gonna look like that. I'm not being very harsh on this, but I'm also not being too light-handed. Doesn't look too white. Weird. So I'm just gonna let this dry, and then I'll do my makeup, and I will be right back with my thoughts. So yeah, that's it. Transformation on the face. This is not with any products at all, and I forgot to mention that when you're going to use it, make sure you don't have like pimples or any open pores or open wounds on your brows, because they will scab and they will sting. Sometimes they don't, and even if you have nothing there, it stings sometimes, but that is normal for me, unless it's like blistering or it's like, you know, it's really not normal. But I know that it stings, not like you can't take it. So if it's something that's above that level, then just take it off. So as you can see here, I have problematic area on my brows here, and I also have like sort of pimples and shit. So that's why you can see like these, and this one I just kind of, yeah, that's why. So that's what happens. It doesn't really matter for me, so I don't like whatever about it, but if you're meticulous about that, then you should know that. In terms of longevity of this product, I can get a good 3 days with this. So 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 days, depending on how pigmented I place it. Like after I dye it and I don't like it, I dye it again right after. So I did it twice, but that's only once. I only tried that once. That was the last time because it dried off really patchy, so I had to redo it. And I mean, it was still good, but that was that. The other times I only ever just dye it once. If I didn't mention, I bought this at Watson's, but you can get a lot of uses with this one. A lot. This one is in brown black. This is the shade. I had dark brown on the first try and I didn't like the shade. So every time I used it, I had to put brow stuff above it, but it really still did help because it means I had like a guide, because it was too warm for me and I like my brows a bit neutral or cool. I had to use it up because I don't want to waste it, and I used it up in so long because I can use this a whole lot, you know. I mean, I can use this, reuse it a lot. Well, not reuse, but you know, like it takes a while for this to get empty. And as you can see how I used it, it wasn't even a lot, or it was a lot kind of, but I still have more left. So it is very cost efficient for me. It's very useful when you're going to the beach, you're going swimming, or for me, those are the reasons. But like additional reasons, when I want to go out for a massage and I don't want my brows to be like all over the place afterwards, because what if I want to eat after and I still want my Kilay to be on fleek. Also after like facials, if you still want, you know, good brows after that, because I basically look like an alien without my brows, so that's that. So I feel like it's really good, and I just realized I should have done this early in the summer because this will be useful for like people who go out to the beach and, you know, shit like that. But yeah, it is very good. It's helpful, and those are my thoughts. I like it. If you want to try it out, go and do so. But again, it's not meant to be used there, so be cautious about it. So yeah, if you want to see like more videos like this where I try on things that are trending, do let me know. And I guess that's that. So yeah, see you in my next video, and in life do you bananas, make banana pies, and hope you keep staying true. Bye.